everyone, good morning. I hope you're doing well. For today's video, I am actually going to make something super simple but something healthy as well. And then I just thought of, showing it or vlogging it, whatever it is. And I just want to show what I make. So I'm just going to make a simple omelette with bread and tea. But then I was like, there are many recipes that I used to see on YouTube where I put simple healthy breakfast like an omelette. And then it has like a lot of oil and a lot of cheese and a lot of, I don't know, other stuff. Some even put milk in their omelette. So then I thought, why not I do it my way, because it might be the healthier way. It might not be, but for me, I think it is. Me and Clifton are on this health journey and for 2 months or 3 months, and this is week 3, and trying to keep at it. So trying to make sure that we do the best we can. So for that, I'm gonna make omelette with mushrooms, and I hope you like my video. So since it's me and Clifton, so it's 1 big cup of water that I'm taking for my tea for 2 people. I'm just gonna add about 1.5 teaspoons to 2 teaspoons into the pan. And then I'm gonna add this. I'm gonna add saffron flakes. So the benefit of saffron flakes, to many, a lot of people tend to think that, wow, it's really expensive. It is really expensive, but it is also really good for health. Especially for women with PCOS, saffron is known to be really good and it has a lot of health benefits, so probably look it up. But in trying to, and I love saffron. I don't know what about the taste of saffron reminds me a lot of India. So I love saffron, so I put it into the tea. So not much inch of it. And then I'm gonna grate some ginger. So it's entirely up to you how you want to add sugar. I don't add sugar in the tea anymore. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill up my milk, because while I start making breakfast, I like the tea to be like on slow flame, and then it kind of like cooks properly more, and then the flavor comes out. So I love that. I love how the house is smelled with tea every morning sometimes. So I'm just gonna fill this up into the cup, and then I'll proceed to making my simple breakfast. So while that's happening, I'm just gonna open up some mushrooms and kind of chop them up. I think this pack is 750 grams, but I'm just gonna wash and then I'm gonna chop probably like half of this bag, just to let you know, because of coronavirus and because Auckland is on lockdown again, mushrooms are so expensive. This was $7 just for a bag of mushrooms. It's ridiculous. We generally buy it for like $4, and if you go to the Asian supermarkets, you get it for like $3 sometimes, and this is $7. So we're gonna do 2 things again, because it's 2 of us taking a cup full of milk. Generally it's half a milk for 1 person, so it's to both of us. And then in this one, gonna let it be warm a little bit, and then I'm gonna take this mushrooms, and then, oops, my phone is in the way. I'm gonna take this mushrooms and I'm just gonna lightly put it on the pan, and then I'll make the omelette with the roasted mushrooms. So now that this is warm, the mushrooms from here. And for those that are wondering, my hand is clean. just letting you know. I'm just gonna lightly season them with salt. So I'm taking this Himalayan pink fine salt, and then I'll just put it on. Just FYI, yesterday I made mushroom pulao. So if you're curious to know what the recipe is, and I've only used with 5 grams of ghee. So if you're curious to know on the recipe, then put your comments below and I'll make a video on that. You see that the water is being released from the mushrooms and they're shrinking slowly, which is why you don't really need oil to fry like you don't need oil to put mushrooms in a pan, because it reduces water. So for me, it gives the same taste, but it may differ for the rest. An empty bowl like this, and I'll be putting an egg in. This is optional, but I'm also adding some ground nutmeg. So it's a tip, because I'm not adding milk in it. I mean, I can a little bit if I want to, but I'm not. I'm just going to try to beat this as much as I can, so it becomes a little more airy. And I'm using 5 grams of Pam's coconut oil in it. The egg is only 1 egg. This is the shape that I managed to get into. It's not bad, but I wasn't expecting a perfect one either. But still, semi-proud, semi-confused. So in about 2 minutes, I'm just gonna flip it. Not bad. I mean, the shape is pretty okay. Decent. Decent to my standards. The tea is done as well. And now you can plate this up. So the bread that I'm using is this bread, and it is so tasty. It is gluten-free, dairy-free, whatever free it is. It is slightly more expensive, but it is so yummy. And it's healthier as well. So because there's excess like coconut oil, there's a bit of excess oil stuff on it, I'm gonna put the bread on the pan instead. And I prefer putting bread on the pan rather than the toaster as well. This was for Clifton, so it's 2 breads, otherwise I take 1. And then after a few minutes, I'm just gonna flip it, and then it's done. Yummy. There's just something different about making it on a pan. It's just it's just much nicer and crispier as well. So thank you for watching. It's a very simple breakfast, but I just thought why not show it, because sometimes the most easiest recipes is the ones that we often misunderstand. That's a bit deep, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!